Hi, my name is Megan Beyer. I teach 7th grade English Language Arts at Van Buren. I have been using blogging in my classroom for about a year now. I had been looking around for a blog for a while, and my brother-in-law mentioned that another teacher used Kidblog at KMS, and I went ahead and tried it, and I was amazed at how user-friendly it was, how much control I was able to have over what students were talking about and what was approved on the website. It's been really wonderful in the classroom for student engagement and also to improve student interaction when we're talking about specific novels and things like that. We mainly use the blog for lit circles once a quarter, and again, they're in groups, about 6 groups per class, and then the classes are able to talk to each other even though they're not in the same period together. So that's been really cool to see the interactions between different class periods and different students. Also, I think the blogs have been essential because, we say all the time that kids are more apt to say whatever they want on Facebook or through text and things like that, and we're kind of turning into that kind of society. This allows students that aren't as quick to participate or as quick to put their real thoughts out there, the more quiet students or the more reserved students that we're always asking for input and participation from. It allows them to be able to communicate and to talk and comment on other people in their class when they don't necessarily feel comfortable like that in class all the time. It really, like I said, improves student engagement. I hear all the time students say, I'll ask them, do you like doing the blogs? And they say, well, it's a lot better than, answering on a paper or answering in a packet or talking about a question in class. They really enjoy being able to do it via the blog. Couple of suggestions that I have if you are going to try out Kidblog is to make sure that you're in charge of their username and password and all those things. It's pretty easy to organize and set up. I use the student's last name and then their first name as their password. And the other thing, when we do blog, I've gone through a whole bunch of different stuff with how to logistically set it up. And I'm still working through some of the little kinks that I found and things like that. But what I found to be really helpful is to include like a sheet for them to draft what their blog is, so that way if they don't have access to a computer at home, they can at least show you the next day when you've assigned a blog post. They can show you that they were thinking about the question, they wanted to respond, things like that. Also, I always have the iPads or the iPods available when we're doing blogging, when we're doing our books and blog unit. Also, I usually allow students to go to the computer lab or to the IRC to use the computers that are available there. I talk with Mrs. Murphy and Mr. Doe before that happens so that I can ensure that students who don't have access to a computer aren't feeling left out or feeling like they kind of are at a disadvantage at all. Like I said, it's been a fantastic website. It's so easy to use even if you're really not technological or anything like that. So I'd really suggest it. So anyway, have fun. Thanks for listening.